Merck agreeing to buy Terns Pharmaceuticals. This is a deal that values the drug maker at $6.7 billion. Merck's trying to boost its pipeline because they have patents expiring. They're going to acquire Terns for $53 per share in cash. Merck's Keytruda patents, they're expected to start expiring in 2028. They also have the problem of facing possible government-mandated price negotiations as soon as next year. So they're under something of a little pressure to do deals like this. Terns was actually the talk of, Sam Fazeli could tell you this, the American Society of Hematology annual meeting last year. They had a trial that showed more than half of the patients treated with this therapy for a type of blood cancer that doesn't respond well to previous treatments actually had strong improvement in their cancer within 24 weeks. This drug they make is Tern 701. It was tested in patients with a chronic type of leukemia. Merck, by the way, has gained 11% this year. I didn't know their history, Merck. They began back in 1668.
Is that right?
Frederick Jacob Merck purchased a pharmacy in Darmstadt, Germany, evolving into the company we know today.
You know, they did when in 1668. They did the podium at the New York Stock Exchange. Charlie Pellet covered it.
Exactly.
59 employees, Foster City, California.
Yeah.
Terns Pharmaceuticals. Next.
Well, let's do a bunch of defense stocks because the Pentagon says it's agreed with major defense contractors on a series of framework agreements meant to accelerate production of key missile systems that, of course, have seen heavy use during the initial phases of the war. Lockheed Martin, BAE Systems agreeing with the Defense Department on plans to quadruple the production of seekers for the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense Interceptor. That's THAAD. This according to a Pentagon announcement this morning. So the department and Lockheed Martin earlier had agreed on a framework meant to quadruple production of the THAAD interceptor. And then you have a separate deal. Honeywell Aerospace going to invest $500 million over several years to surge produce critical components for America's munitions stockpile. Now, when your dogs get the Chewy box at the door,
Oh, man.
do they freak out? Or do
No,
you?
they don't go mental, but when you open the box and if you shake something, they go mental.
Okay, so you're into that. Chewy forecasting sales for the year that beat analyst estimates. The online pet retailer expects strong demand to more than make up for the headwinds, including inflation and some of the tariff uncertainty.
I have said this, and for anybody running online, it is the easiest website to give your money to quickly.
Is that right?
They have it
Boom.
better than Amazon. They have
saying
it
something.
down cold in 12 seconds. You can do the order and hand them your money.
But what do you get, the food or like little Chewy toys?
Food, and here's what's interesting is if vet bill, he's medicated. And vet bill, we can now get the drugs through Chewy with the
that's
great
big.
support of our vet. We go to the Horace Mann School of Veterinary Medicine. We just make the check directly out to Horace Mann School. And
Well, the company
everyone's happy.
sees net sales for the year ending in early 2027 of $13.6 billion.
Wow.
To anywhere to $13.75 billion. So that beat analyst estimates. The stock's actually was down 29% this year through Tuesday's close.
Okay.